I know some of you are mad at me. There's a kid, he's like 12 or however old he is. Kids go through traumatic experiences. I hope you never have a kid, so then you won't be except I'm watching a TV show and the kid is bothering me a lot. Bad man. Who? Can you go back to being silent? And get your finger out of my face? What's going on, y'all? Jimmy Malcolm here. We're up to season 6, episode 1 of Arrow, aka the Adrian Chase Show, which is no longer the Adrian Chase Show. Sadly, the man blew his brains out, blew up an island. I assume everybody survived except Samantha, his mom. So I'm expecting quite a few familiar faces. Arrow got back on track last season. I think it's second best season behind 2, and then Adrian Chase as the best villain, tied with Deathstroke. Let's hope they keep it up. Let's get to it.
That's an MGM 140. It's fire and forget. You can't stop it. You can't disarm it.
No, but I have a very smart friend who can.
Really?
My T-Sphere spoofed the missile guidance system. I'm drawing it back to the water.
It's more like 250.
Go, 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 go!
Guess the dig made it. Oh dear.
Hey, you think you can claim some kind of police brutality?
Not at all. No, I just needed to get this.
C4 implant.
Boom.
You're crazy.
I don't judge you.
Well done, Alex. Right on schedule.
Undoes one's humble best.
Wear it up and make it fast. We're on a clock.
Wow. I like the blonde hair.
She was dead. Buried under a ton of rubble when Quentin and I found her.
Okay, well, unless our Laurel is mysteriously back from the dead, something I wouldn't put past either of the Lance sisters. Black Siren is not only not dead, she is not on Lee and you.
Right. And running with our old friend Alex Faust.
Okay, clearly he was at SCPD when the explosion went off.
Which means he either died or escaped.
He escaped. The question is, why is he working with Black Siren?
Dinah wasn't being straight with you when she told you that she was dead when we found her. Well, it's complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
But listen, the point is that I was supposed to be at SCPD last night, and I think that maybe she went there looking for me.
Wait, why? Why would she be targeting you?
Well,
Argus has a lead on Black Siren. I have to go. Okay, but listen, I gotta come with you. I know it's not my Laurel, but I can't sit this out either, so... Okay.
I'm so confused. What is going on exactly?
Nice outfit. Except for I would have gone with fishnets.
I did. Ow. I love Thea.
Another nightmare. I know how to get them back to sleep.
No, I'll get him.
I'm so sick of this kid. Is this kid too old for this? Am I the only one getting that vibe? Like, he's just awkward. I'm sure there are kids that age who go through traumatic experiences. I'm saying his mannerisms strike me as a young person.
I feel the need to mention that this city is better off than it has been in quite some time. Crime is down. Our streets are peaceful. People are not only moving here, they are staying here. And do you want to know why? It's because you help them feel safe. You have chosen a profession, one of the most dangerous professions in the world. Whereas other people run from danger, you run towards it time and time and time again. And for that, we all owe you a huge debt of gratitude. So thank you. Thank you for protecting our families, for protecting us, and for protecting our beautiful city. Thank you. Well done, Mr. Mayor. Of course. You keep...
John, do you copy? John, are you okay?
Don't worry, Felicity. John's fine. He's just gonna be catching up with an old friend.
Shit. What's going on with me?
You're not gonna feel a thing. Promise.
That's so fast.
God, you were such a bitch.
Okay.
I don't know, but I might not be.
Spartan fine, I have eyes on Black Siren.
To be continued.
How did Black Siren kick her ass twice? That's the right. Oh wow.
Hey, kid. Good luck. Mr. Queen.
Good luck, Slade.
Question is, what can they do?
With the discovery of a shocking photograph that seems to finally solve the mystery haunting Star City for the past 2 years. Who is the Green Arrow? This photo, which was obtained exclusively by Channel 52, provides unequivocal proof of the identity of the vigilante known as the Green Arrow.
Oliver, what are we gonna do?
What else has the mayor lied about? As always, we'll keep updated on the channel.
I don't know.
That felt like 2 episodes of Arrow jammed into one. It was a lot to process. And then in the end, it almost feels like you don't have to process anything. All the characters you know are still alive. Most of them in the same spot we left them. Some of them with little quirks. Lance is still going through it with Laurel, except to a further extent. Oliver and Felicity are still kind of weird with each other. Oliver's got a kid, but that seems to be all wrapped up. Kid had a problem. Oliver gave a speech. Now the kid's fine. Thea's in the hospital, but she was not really around last season anyway, to the very end. Black Canary seems to have taken a step back. That was the big selling point when they saw her in the street fighting, was that her Canary Cry was more focused and she was a better fighter than Black Siren. And now all of a sudden, Black Siren is beating her twice this episode, and you could say she kind of beat her in the season finale. I don't get it. The only person that died on that island was Samantha. One person, a whole island exploded, and one person, who happens to be not one of the main characters, died. Overall, I'd say there was definitely some greatness in there. It just was under too much fluff. I really enjoyed it. I always enjoy watching Arrow. But I will say this. Ready? Because I'll say this. It can all be fixed. It can all be rectified if Agent Chase is back on the show. How? I haven't the faintest idea. Oliver saw him blow his brains out. Maybe there's some type of substance. Maybe it's somebody. It's the fact that they didn't show the person's face means it's going to be somebody we know, number one, or somebody who's going to be introduced really shortly, and then that'll be the reveal. Oh, my fingers are crossed. My toes are crossed. I'm not going to show you for Adrian Chase. That's what this episode is definitely missing. Something to hold it together. That, and we spent a little too much time with a kid. I know some of you are mad at me. There's a kid. He's like 12 or however old he is. Kids go through traumatic experiences. I hope you never have a kid, so then you won't be a except I'm watching a TV show and the kid is bothering me a lot. Bad man. Who? Can you go back to being silent and get your finger out of my face? I appreciate the fact that they're trying to give everybody something to do, but it's just entirely too much. Like, Diggle has a story going on, and Renee got shot, and there's Lance and Oliver and Felicity, and Oliver and the kid, and Thea's in the hospital, and Black Siren is around, and Lance is going through it. And it's like, listen, it's only a 40-minute show. This isn't a movie. We don't have time for all these people. But I'm hyped for where it could go. Once we get rid of this, like, murky water, we can kind of focus in on a few things. I want Diggle to hurt, be fine, so we can move on. And Lance too. We can just focus on, and the kid gets blown up. So, I'm joking, sort of. And we can just focus on Oliver, Black Canary, I guess Felicity. This T-Sphere, what are they going to do with that? I haven't the faintest idea. And I love that about the show. They said the guy's name was Faust. Is he supposed to be related to the magical Felix? Felix Faust? Is that his name? Because Black Siren just got up. Like, she was fine. She looked dead, and then she just popped up. I don't know. Thoughts. Those are just my thoughts. What did you think? After watching all 4 of the Arrowverse shows, I'm going to go with... I have my own personal opinion on, like, how fast it moved. But I thought Flash was the best, if I had to pick one. Then Supergirl, then Legends, and then I think Arrow. Legends and Arrow together. Anywho's, post comments down below. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy McNamara. Here to talk to you about my new Patreon account I just set up. I don't want to waste too much of your time. I'm just going to break down the 3 tiers that you can do. For those of you who ain't got paper like that, don't worry about it. Nothing's going to change for you. Everything's going to stay the same. I'm not going to take nothing away. That's not who I am. Not yet, at least. I joke. But your schedule will stay the same. Lost, Black Sales, etc., etc. Though the days might change. Don't pay attention to this. The new one coming soon. Walking Dead and such. Now, first tier. That's the $1 tier.
I got you $1.
Essentially, you get to participate in any polls I may have. Where I'm going to start a new show or a new series or new this or new that or there's a question about this or there's a question about that. Basically, your vote counts. And also, I'll give you a shout out at the end of every video. Let you know that I do care about you. I don't care what they say about you. I care about you. Next tier is $5 tier. Essentially, you get all the same thing that the dollar tier got, except that you also get an extra episode of whatever the major show is I'm watching at the time. Now, for the moment, for the foreseeable future, that will be Lost. So while everybody else gets 2 episodes a week, you get 3, maybe even 4. Though don't count on it. I'm just saying, sometimes throw you a little in there. 4 episodes a week. Again, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from anybody. I'm a giver. That's how this works. So on that first day, let's say Tuesday, everybody get their 1 episode, and then on Friday, while everybody else gets their other episode, you would get 2 episodes because that's who I am. If you're interested in full-length episodes, let me know. And the last tier would be the $10 tier. Now, the way this works is you get everything that the dollar tier gets. Obviously, you get everything that the $5 tier gets. But you also will get a special feature that I like to call, I paid $10, stop playing games with me. Now, what this means is basically you have like a trump card, so to speak. And you go, listen, Mac, I want you to watch the first episode of True Detective. I want you to watch this Hodgson video. I want you to watch this. I want you to watch that. I want you to watch the third. 1 a month. Basically, you just say, listen, I paid $10, brother. You got to give me something. And then you throw it on the table. And no matter what it is, if I haven't seen it already, number 1, if it won't get kicked off YouTube, I'll watch it. And I'll put it up. If somebody else has already requested what you want, etc., you can go to the next thing. Or you can say, yeah, forget it. I only want you to watch Dexter. If you already seen Dexter, I'm out of here. You get the concept. I hope not, but you get the concept. So that's it. The idea came to me only a couple hours ago. Today is still Tuesday. I waited to the last second. That idea came to me a couple hours ago. And if you don't mind me saying, that's a pretty clean idea. This is a bit extreme and rather expensive, but I'm just saying if you wanted to, you could do that every month. I want you to watch the 2nd episode. I want you to watch the 3rd episode. I wouldn't do that because if I enjoy the episode, I'll probably get around to it anyway. But if I don't enjoy it, you don't want to see me just sitting there like, So yeah, that's it. I thought that was pretty solid. I'm not really good at these things, asking people for things at all, ever in life. But I feel like this is mutually beneficial. And we'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, hey, nothing's forcing me to keep it going. Anyway, thank you all for your time. For those of you who become patrons, I appreciate it. For those of you who don't and are subscribed, I appreciate it. For those of you who just like to lurk, thanks. Your views do mean something at some point. And for those of you who like to troll, hey.
We made the Taste Mask. 360 degrees of pure wing rotation for hands-free wing eating.
What the? Hey, Jerry, put this on. He should just feel something that makes me go, I can't do that. I don't even blame Popeyes. Chicken from Popeyes. Okay, I blame Popeyes a little bit.